So I'm going to ask you the question that everyone asks you. How'd you get the name Dox?
It was my grandmother's maiden name. She was Norwegian. She was adopted. And my real name's Mark. My middle name's Doxrud. And that
Doxford?
Doxrud. D-O-X-R-U-D.
Gotcha.
And,
That sounds really Norwegian.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her maiden name. So.
Does anyone call you Doxrud?
When people are angry at me.
Mom?
Yeah, definitely.
So what's the story behind the ballet? Be honest.
I only have one memory of doing the ballet, and it wasn't dancing. I was just kind of like messing around.
Yeah.
There was only one other guy in the class, and
Mom made you do it?
My sisters did it, and my mom made me do it, and I was incentivized if I would go to a practice. There was a dollar store right next door, and I get a dinosaur.
There you go, man.
Yeah, so
the things you do for a toy, huh?
Right.
Would you play in football?
I played wide receiver, safety, and I punted.
Punted? What was your longest punt?
I think it was 82.
Get out of here.
Swear to God.
How many rolls? Don't lie to me.
Couple. I got one really good one.
Did you get recruited for punting?
Not really, no.
82-yarder? That's legit, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate
82 yards. Is your mom a good cook?
Very.
Yeah.
Very good cook.
What's your go-to?
I would say I like the grilled chicken with the famous Aitken potatoes.
Aitken potatoes. Famous Aitken potatoes.
Yeah.
What are they?
Potatoes with a ton of butter on them, and there's a lot of good stuff in them. There's a lot of spices.
They're that good?
Unbelievable. You gotta try some.
She wouldn't give me the recipe. She'd let me taste them, though.
They're actually off of French's onion soup.
Really?
Side, yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask Mrs. Aitken for some
she'll give it to
potatoes. If someone asked you, describe your coach, what would your response be?
Driven.
Driven?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Just physically, you see him in the weight room.
Dude, I worked out with him. Lars is an animal.
He's crazy in the weight room.
He's grunting.
Yeah.
He's going from like station to station. Doesn't even want to talk to me.
No.
He's got no time for me.
His tunnel vision in the weight room.
It was unbelievable. He's drenched in sweat.
Yeah, he'll come in, do a scouting report after a workout, and he's got sweat dripping down from his chin, and it's coming onto his paper. It's hilarious.
What would you say you've learned from Lars as a person, not just a player?
Just how to play together. I mean, and just how to play together and how to play hard and be smart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the system that we play in, it's so easy to make some dumb mistakes and
because you're going to take risks.
Go trigger happy, but at the same time, you got to be smart, and instead of making this fast decision all the time, you got to make the right one. I think that's something that he's instilled in all of us, and definitely helped us become better on the field and definitely off the field as well. We have these culture meetings as well, and that he started, and they're awesome, and we get really close, and we talk about a bunch of things. And Scott Hooper gave us a book, The Gates of Fire, which is about the Battle of Thermopylae and the 300 Spartans.
Wow. So
we've been doing a lot of meetings centered around that, and it's cool. And Coach Tiffany started them, so you learn a lot from them.
Yeah. What's your biggest takeaway from that book?
Brotherhood, honestly. Yeah. Just those guys, like, I mean, it's kind of the same thing as the movie 300, but just like the brotherhood. And no, it's not about, like, there's a quote in the book, it's something about the most important part of the equipment is not the weapon, it's the shield, because that's what protects you and your brothers and your teammates beside you. So it's kind of a big theme we've taken away from that.
You're a sophomore now, so you have this May run and then 2 more. What makes you think you'll leave this place a national champ?
Just the guys that we have. Everyone's bought in, everyone's committed to bring this program back to where it once was, and that's the first and most important thing. I mean, the skills and the wins will keep coming as we keep believing in ourselves, and we have that same drive, and we have it this year, and no doubt that we'll have the next 2 years as well, and for years to come.
What makes this program different?
I think this team is just so close. I mean, it makes it so much nicer and so much more fun when you're playing with your best friends, and I mean, it's really what it is out there. It's 10 guys on the field at a time, but we're all best friends, and you get off on the sideline and you got 30 more of your best friends, and you want to see everyone succeed, and yeah, that's what it is.
I'm rooting for you, buddy, man.
Thank you.
You're a blast to watch.
Thank you.